everyone, and welcome to Alan Wake. I am on...
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously
Really don't need to worry about this.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice. There you go, Alan. Hartman, I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
So there are only 6 episodes in this. I thought there was multiple. But, you know, do what you gotta do, right?
The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good. This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together.
Why are the doors locked?
This way, Alan.
What's over here? Giant bear. That. Alright.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop
at
you.
Alan. He's like, You're an idiot, I wanna go in here. Can't. Alright. Notice how every door he has to unlock, but he leaves them open behind him. Why?
We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, No one has
shapely
been
butt
killed.
he has.
Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Giant sundial. Alright. In Tenebra's care, let's see. Huh.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way, follow me.
Pretentious little hand thing.
Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well?
Something wrong
It's
with his
very
leg.
natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him
After
talk.
all, I'm
Hartman
the one
obviously
trying to
loved his
bring
own
you out
voice.
of the world
His
you've
words echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug
do
my
it
nails
by
into the
myself.
palms of my hands to stay
You need to
focused.
work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside. Now here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Scary, scary, scary.
Emerson.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay, okay. Sorry. Boo.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow
games.
strike. Ooh,
It's
yeah.
trash, of course, but it does involve some
Get him to
small
the head.
creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Oh, Jesus.
Come, Alan, this way. Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Tor. They had a, how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They are well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
He just, definitely a
I'd
character.
like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny.
Yeah!
Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
I want to see more of them
My
in
head was-
games.
Clearing up. Or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, got any booze on you?
Night Springs.
No.
We have a stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought, the hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
These
Yeah,
guys are
that's
great.
the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other writer.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, goddammit.
So tired. Built the farm close to the lake. A place of power.
Alright. So on with the rest of the game. Pass through there.
Dream and you can't wake up. You can't hurt
She's
a
gone.
nightmare because all dreams are...
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better. Well, I guess I'd better start wrapping this up. The storm is almost here. Look at that. I'd hate to be out there tonight.
Alrighty.
All the time and express their feelings so they won't shut up and the writers won't shut up either.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Oh, thank you. Not like that giant sign behind you said anything. Oh, useful. Uh-oh.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human.
What if they used a real actor?
It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake.
Definitely an actor.
I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Ooh, wait, QR code. Why? Alright. Put that right here. So if you wanted to use the QR code detector, whatever thing is, go right ahead. And alright, I'm going on. Probably leads you to some website that tells you a secret or little story of some kind.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key. Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
Night Springs, the video game. What's this? Huh. Probably design sketches. What is this? Oh, it's the little candies from the thing. Just a bunch of the same things over and over again. Alright.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
Should've locked the door.
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn hammer?
I don't remember.
Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench!
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we? Well, things are unraveling fast, aren't they?
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office wing from Sinclair. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd be keeping them. The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made of the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
All the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no,
would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems. Always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him. And we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Something wasn't right there.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sew your crazy quack ass to shreds! Seriously!
Barry?
Ow! About time! Barry, man, am I glad to see you.
We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach.
Oh, look, a revolver. Nice.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Grandstanding little.
The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Can't go that way. Oh, that's what this is gonna be. Okay.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Oh, looks like I'm going up. Okay, actually gets harder. Oh, damn it. Haha, got it. Go this way. Oh. Maybe? No. Alright, so I'm probably going to do this a couple of times.
Al! I'm here!
Or not. Cool. I like doing things like this a couple of times more.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Ah, nice.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al! Oh,
Oh.
God! Look at the house, Al! Look out!
What's a frickin' hedge maze?
Jeez, Al! The house looks bad! Let's get out of here!
Is there anything else over here? Alright, now I understand. You know, okay, no shotgun. Alright. Probably gonna take me a bit here. Alright.
Al, hurry up! I can hear those evil guys moving around!
Those evil guys. I mean, so I'm probably gonna see two of them. Don't trust a meal. Alright.
Al, be careful! I can see them moving around! I'm coming for you!
I think that's a meal.
Channel, we'll turn it off. We don't want any fighting. It makes people
sad. Too bad. Those guys were awesome.
pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day long. You get 3 girls in the evening. Oh, and then you'll sleep like a baby. Like things to yours. Then we don't have any trouble, and I don't touch.
hedge mage freaking goes everywhere, huh? At least they make it worthwhile. At least they know, okay, you're gonna have to go through this way. Definitely a boss fight of some sort. Something's gonna happen right there. Oh, what the bloody... Ah! Alright, take two. There we go. Somebody... That's so disorienting at times. Flare. Way to go. Alright. Whew. A lot to do. Yeah. Just waiting for one of these frickin' things. See? Ah. Some dude somewhere around here. Black waters. There we go. Those freaking crows, man. Is there anything back here? I mean, what the heck? You know, check it. There is. I mean, why wouldn't there be, right? Whew. There we go. Freaking black, dude. Black as night. Ah, and then the crows. Too bad Odin and Thor are probably going to be the ones I'm going to have to fight at the end. They were such cool dudes. Probably was a nice place to be. Oh, yep, there's somebody right there. Barry, okay.
Ow! You're alive! Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, Barry! I'll find it! Don't worry about it!
Uh-oh. Ah, goody.
Hurry up, Barry.
I'm on it! I'm on it! Just hang on,
Oh, crap. Damn it. Damn it. Alright, I think I know what I need to do.
Hurry up, Barry.
I'm on it! I'm on it! I found it! I found it! No, wait, that's a twig! Here it is! Al, I found the key! We gotta go! Get in the car! Al,
Why
please
did
tell
you
me we're
keep
headed for
that
the nearest
stupid
"You're
thing?
now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the
But
craziest.
maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends.
That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. You just need to find it. Look out!
Cars. Just have to break the falling rocks. To think, might have been easy.
God damn it, Al, talk to me!
Alright, what do I got?
I had lost my gun in the crash.
Yep.
Barry was nowhere to be seen.
No gun, no flashlight. Barry's down there. Alright, can't go up. You have to go down. No way to kill him, so...
Barry!
Oh.
Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some
What an
bushes,
Alan Wake cutout.
didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Ah! Al! There's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Oh! Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh?
Jesus. Wow.
You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al! I'll be waiting!
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al! I'm not staying here! It's suicide! I'm going to the farm! I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up! Don't worry about it! I'm on the case!
Now he's
There
Rambo.
he is.
This would turn into
He's
a
got the
disaster if I
cutout.
didn't catch up with Barry.
Oh, I like this guy. I like this guy a lot. Alright. Not going that way. Jeez, what does this thing have against me? I'm trying to make its book. Jesus, guy can't run. Things I do for collectibles. It's like a bully ghost. Here, I'm just gonna throw little objects at you. Ow. Ran into that. That was my fault. Come on. Whew. There's probably something over there. Can't do anything about it now.
light to destroy them to get through.
Of course. Might go up that way. Alright, let's go that way. Can't go up.
I hoped there'd still be a working generator somewhere around here to power up the old lights by the gate.
Good as new. Let's just leave.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead.
Yay,
Facing
flashlight.
the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Hey, you got a flashlight. It works.
Omega-3 fatty acids are good for your heart.
Ow. I just want to start up this. Damn it. Yeah, there's nothing I can do here. Jesus. I don't know how they expect it to be able to do that. What the? Am I just gonna have to... Oh, what the hell? There's nothing I can do except just frickin' do this. This is retarded. Absolutely retarded. That was a bad choice of things. What?
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Alright, so far so good. That was just bad level design. Like, seriously. He can't run. What is he supposed to do? Die multiple times until he can get to the checkpoint? Oh yeah, that's smart.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
Yeah, I'm not using any charge.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path. Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
There we go. Not a really good chance, but decent. There we go. I can go straight. Oh, come on. Really? Told you, not a really good chance, but... I saw him.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry!
I'll let you scream.
No! Danny, you're not! Ah! Please! Ah! What are you? Ah! No! Don't! I'm sorry! Ah! Ah!
Just raiding your house while you're screaming for help. That's all. Nice prayer rug. Is it like the house?
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. My buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie where the best friend's suddenly the bad guy who wrote this crap anyway.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who will help me. I'll make it happen.
Oh, he's still here. Yep, he's dead. Anything on his body? I can't do anything.
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
Guess it's through a window I go. Or back door.
The front door was locked.
That's the front door.
I could climb out through the broken window. The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast. If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Ha! Don't think I should see that. Don't go to life, please. Thank you. Alright. Get into the car. Should be good. What's that? It's a fire station. I'm gonna go up there first. Why? Not. Something's about to happen. Wait, it's been boarded up? No. Flashbang. Alright, I know what's gonna happen now. Ooh, what's that? Batteries. I'll take them. Tell you one thing, whoever's been buying them batteries is really, not doing so well. It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so 4 pack of batteries, like, everywhere. I'm gonna drop this car off right here. Did not see that coming. Barry's fine. We can do the rest of this stuff.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes. She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure you get her indoors and call the sheriff. It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who maybe looks a little confused, give him a hand, all right?
Oh, there's a bunch
This
of
is
dead
Pat Maine on KBF FM, hoping you're all safe and warm tonight.
Alright. Got me the hunting rifle. Got me a new car. Got me the Uncle Buck. I'm gonna stay right up here. was very anticlimactic, huh? Sorry, I got a little quiet there. Alright. Well, we've been practically everywhere. Some nice water to drink. Now that's all gone. It's only episode 4. I don't even know where half these things go anyway. Let's just follow this one. Excuse me. Alright, that went into a circle. I wish I had the radio now. Hell. Why did I do that? I don't know why I did that. Oh, I know why. Ah, come on. Can't even go that way, can I? Nope. Well, that was a fun ride. At least I got stuff. But hopefully I don't have to destroy that thing. Heavy equipment. Ugh. I think they reward you for doing something like that. That was easy. Alright. I think I'm okay. There's no way to go that way. Something over there. Oh? Yeah? Breathing, I tell you. Oh, I forgot about the flashbangs. I completely forgot about the flashbangs. Alright. So we're full up on those. What is that? Fireworks.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
That's cool.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
God damn.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot! Al! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al! Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stocked! Al! Hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on! Here we go! the sentry wiring! Hang on, Al! I'll get them working again, I promise! Yes! Al! Stay in the lane! No, no, no! Why do you keep doing this to me? Do it for Valerie, please, please, please!
Huh? Yeah! That's it.
Al, please don't let me die here. Although with my plan, this is pretty much how I always wanted to go out. Rock and roll! Woo! Al, this may be the most awesome moment of our entire lives.
They are trying to kill us. That's the high point of my life? Really?
Children of the Elder God! Enjoy it! God damn it! There! Oh! Did I do this?
Nice.
That was awesome!
All right.
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Pick up some extra stuff. Yeah. I do personally like the pump shotgun in this guy, but you know. Really? I did? Alright.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
That was some seriously awesome stuff. Like you opened the door. No escort mission. No escort mission. Oh, Jesus.
See, bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
So we're gonna go up there. Alright. Okay, I see what I need to do. I need to go through this place. Do I go over this? Alright. Let's start thinking. Ah, there it is. Actual farm. You know, if more bands did this, a lot more food around.
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
I'm Alan Wake. I'm always
right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody.
God.
It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
That was good. Hey, if you make video games without any humor, you're not making video games.
They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they?
Nice.
Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves, so how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Uh-huh. There we go.
Oh, good going, Al.
Oh, not good going. Okay. Ragnarok Tour. Really? Trying to sneak in there. I like that. Really? I really liked them. It was all badass until about the last second. I was like, oh, I'm getting hit. Take that first.
Think we can make it through here, Al?
There he is. There we are. Anything over here? Chicken coops. I like chicken coops. I like chicken. So, therefore, I like coops. Kind of a package deal if you really think about it. Ow. This is gonna suck. Whoa! He came out of nowhere. So him. Where'd he go? There it is. Take that. Really? Really, Barry? I swear Barry is like the evil of this thing.
Wow, those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
The door was barred from the other side. I'd have to find another way.
Oh, there it is.
Be careful, Al!
Grab some of that. Go. Shotgun ammo. Fill her right up. Yeah. Alright. So far, so good. Yep, of course.
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
Not just a typewriter brand. I have to do some research on that one, that's for damn sure. Did, Winchester? No. What is another type? What's a shotgun brand for that matter? I'll look it up in between episodes. Oh, that's something that reminded me of. There's only 6 episodes in this, so instead of the 13, I don't know what I thought had 13. Yeah, so.
As you
Definitely
regular
doing
listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation.
Can't talk
about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
It's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, lighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too. Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but definitely, Pat. Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton.
All the side things they had to do.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field.
Alright, so we're gonna go there, but I have to pass.
I wasn't worried
30
about
feet.
trusting the ramblings of 2 burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Ugh, kick that stuff in there. Wow. There are a lot of these. What are these? We got a lot of them, though. What's it say? Say anything? Probably no. Didn't buy the rights to brand it. Here we are. Ha. Alright. A lot of these, though. I'd drive this. Can I drive this? Come on, let me drive it. I'll drive it out. I'll stop the zombie hordes. fight it though.
Kidding me.
Almost dead. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's not. That's not bad at all. Fabulous. Probably too buddy. Yep. Alright. Let's get it to here. Yep, let's get. Nope. What that means. Shotgun. Taking care of business. It's alright. Valhalla. Great. Is there any other way? Wait. Open the silo door. Sorry. How am I gonna get out there? Right here. Yep. This is the direction. I am never, ever going to live on a farm. I am making that decision right now. Because there's way too much stuff that can kill you. Alright. Ah, there we are. Come on. One last wave. Come on. Oh, it's coming.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me.
Hey, let's go, man.
Such a wuss. Who's that? It's another combiner front.
I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy. Ah! Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel
I
right at
like
home
it.
then.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing.
Chainsaw left there. Just, you know, what? Old gods know the truth. Nice house.
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
Ha! Bathroom. See, that's where the bathroom should be, right in front of the door. Just in case. Oh, man, look at that.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
Alright, but I know. Alright. Fireworks, nice. Gold album, nice. 2 thermos here. Ah. Move, Barry. Move. Dumb. Alright. Let's see. Anything in here? Yeah. It's a really big bedroom with almost nothing in it. Alright. I think I've got to go upstairs.
You know, this place looks kind of let's get the lights on, huh?
Yeah, I don't think they keep too close an eye on them at the clinic. They seem to slip away a lot so they can get wasted.
No kidding. Those guys sound awesome.
Fuse box.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be. Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry. This is... Yeah, what the hell?
Not much they can do there. Alright, yeah, pull up.
I'm sorry, man. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? Even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, god damn it.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
And now he's the party down.
I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Freaking stand I think I have that shirt of berries behind me, in fact. No? Thought I did. Probably in the laundry. What the? Damn it. We've got
Alice,
On
I'm
the
coming.
camera?
It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened.
Alice?
I remembered
Alice?
being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
kind of creepy.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice,
Alexia.
and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
What? Alright, crazy, weird lady shows up all of a sudden at night. Sure.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's
No, I
dead.
can't go that way.
She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your
9,
wife
10,
is dead.
11.
You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things.
Not that
She
owl.
wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do.
Bring that owl back to life. It was my friend, Owlicious.
You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back.
Hey now.
No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
What the hell? Why? My question is, why that?
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious, and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night. I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Why? James Joyce? Alright, yep, definitely need somebody to elaborate on that one. Alright, so that is the end of episode 4. Thank you for following along on this interesting little journey. And didn't have much to talk about really because it was just a nice little romp ride through. So, stay tuned for episode 5 with 2 more episodes to go. Should be rounding out the night of midnight. I'll probably release this as one big spurt on a weekly thing. So, alright. Take a breather. Do something. Maybe get something to eat. Alright. Go get something to eat. I'll be back in next episode. Episode 5.